What's up, guys? I'm back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild on Rancho del Arroyo today, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I grind for whitetail using the game feeders. Alright, so I've gone ahead and traveled to the starting outpost here. I'm going to try and set up a feeder in between the two lakes near the starting outpost. I'll show you guys on the map here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and try to set up a feeder somewhere in this area to try to catch the deer traveling from these lakes, and hopefully we can get one or two, maybe even three herds to come to this feeder and it can be part of our grind. Okay, so I've got the feeder set up downrange and the tripod here. So you can see this is a really open area. This is a bobcat feed zone, which is going to be annoying, but the feed zone's in the morning and I shoot the whitetail in the evenings. So I've got a tent placed back there in the brush. You can't see it, but it's back there. So the key is fast travel, walk up to this thing, shoot your deer, go to the next zone, just like you would grind a drink zone. All right, so I'm at my first feeder here, and you can see there's already plenty of deer here. We got a couple small bucks, pretty decent one here, pretty small one there. So I'm only gonna shoot level 2s and up on this grind. That's my way of herd managing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly take those two out and kind of see nothing else is really spooking that's worth shooting. I don't like shooting them on the run. Most of the time, if you make a bad shot, you got to track them down for a long time, and you want to claim everything that you shoot. Otherwise your spawns can get a little janky. So I'm gonna go pick these two up and we're gonna go ahead and move to the next zone. Alright, so I made it to the second zone here, and as you can see, more deer. More bucks, they're everywhere is here. So a couple little level 1s, you're gonna leave those guys. Gonna shoot these two level 2s. Most of the time it's two good shooters per herd, or per zone rather, because these are more than one herd at these feeders. Typically it's two good shooters in this zone in particular. Some of my zones are better than others, but this one I've killed a diamond here, and it's not very often I get big ones to spawn here, but when I do, they're typically pretty cool. I even shot an albino at this feeder, which is really cool. I do have a multi-mount in my lodge with a piebald, albino, and melanistic buck, which I think is super sick. If you guys want a trophy lodge tour, let me know, and I'll show you guys. It's not a grand, giant trophy lodge, but I'm pretty proud of it. It took me a long time to get those trophies. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. And I'm going to get these guys picked up and move to the next spot. So we got to the third spot here, and it seems to be 4 shooters in this herd, or these 2 herds. So I'm going to try and get all 4. No promises I'll be able to. But we're going to see if we can't pop all these guys. So we're just going to go ahead and start shooting. There's 3. Is he going to die? Oh, he is now. Can I hit this shot? Probably. You know what? I'm not gonna shoot him. I don't really want to track too many deer. So I just picked up the other 2 deer. I'm gonna pick this one up as well. I'm not gonna show you guys every kill, because there's a lot of mediocre deer that I shoot. All right, so I'm here at the 4th spot of where I have my feeder set up at the grind here, and it seems we got 2 shooters in this herd. The one bad thing I have noticed about shooting deer at these feeders is sometimes they're not in the best positions, which can happen on drink zone grinds as well. But they like to pile up. Now they aren't piled up here, but you can see I've got a back angle at this guy, and he's laying down. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this guy with a neck shot, and then hurry up and pop him before he stands up. I missed the neck on that guy. Should have got him. No, wow, I screwed both of those up. Okay, I folded him there. Golly, that was terrible shooting. I messed the next shot up on the other guy. I gotta see where he's at and try to finish him off, because he's not gonna. There he is. Okay, well, he is dying, so I don't know what I hit, but we're gonna go ahead and just keep shooting until he goes down. Oh wow, this is just terrible shooting. Well, he is going down, so we'll just go track him down and claim. I am not the best shot, as you can see. Alright, so I finally found this guy. I don't even know where I hit him, but it was obviously not a good shot. None of those shots were good. That was rather embarrassing, but I'm gonna leave it in so you guys know that I am no pro. So I actually hit him in his skull. I was aiming for his neck. That wasn't great, but did bring him down with just a one hit. Throw weight's pretty good. Plus, I mean, it's a skull shot. All right, so we're up in the 5th spot where I have my feeder set. And as you can see, this is one of my better places. There's a lot of deer here. Nothing impressive as far as antlers go, but a lot of shooters for a lot of good respawns. Now, I don't know how many I'll be able to take here because I have shown that I am not the best shot. But we're going to see what we can do and maybe redeem ourselves here. So let's see. Level 2. Like I said, I only shoot 2s and up. He's probably going to run. But let's just... Okay, that felt good. He was a little low. But he's dead now. I'm not going to shoot anymore. I don't want to do any more tracking. But that was a lot better shooting than the last zone. So hopefully I've redeemed myself there. But again, I'm going to get these guys claimed up and move to the next. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just like a normal grind as you would do with your feed zones. But it's just multiple herds in one zone. That's all it is to it. Alright, so I've got to my 6th feeder here. And we have our first diamond potential. His estimate is up to 265. Now, I don't think he's going to make it. But he's a pretty good buck. There's a few good bucks in this herd here. So we're going to try and get as many as we can. Definitely starting with this guy. So I'm going to wait till a couple more of these guys put their heads down. Preferably him. And try to get as many as we can here. So we'll go ahead and take him. Take him. I don't know how good that was. Oh. Okay, well I hit him twice. Alright, he's going to go down. So I'm going to go pick up this big buck here and see what he scores. I don't think he's going to make diamond. But he's a pretty good looking buck regardless. And this pheasant's really testing my patience here. What are you? Alright. If he'd have been a bigger one, he probably would have died there. I got to watch it because this zone has a lot of pheasants that feed here too. And hunting pressure gets kind of crazy at this spot. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy up and we're going to see what he scores. Yeah, I don't think he's making diamond. He's not quite wide enough. No, 235. Still, a good buck. Definitely going to be a good respawn when he comes in. So I'm going to go ahead and track down the other one, pick this guy up, and go to the next spot. Alright, so I've got in the stand here at my 7th feeder. And there's no shooters here. They're all level 1s at their minimum weight. So I'm probably going to move this feeder. I'm not going to do it right now in this video. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this run and show you guys the feeder that we just set up. And there already is deer eating at it. I've already seen on the map that feed has gone down, so there's something eating there. But I'm going to go ahead and leave these guys and move this feeder later and try and find a new herd to manage down. So I'm going to go ahead and travel to the last feeder and I'll see you guys there. Alright, so I just got to the last feeder that I set up earlier in the video. And as you can see, we've got deer here. Now, nothing impressive, mind you. 2 level 1 bucks and a bunch of does. So nothing crazy here, which means this isn't a good spot. But we have some pronghorn eating out here, and some okay, these are pretty good pronghorn, and some turkeys out there as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just take this pronghorn, and oh, okay, or I'm gonna go take this diamond turkey. Pretty sure he's a guaranteed diamond at level 3. That's interesting. All right, well. The feeder didn't work out great for the whitetail, but it did work out for this turkey. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sneak in and try to get this guy with the shotgun. Alright, so this turkey should just be over this hill. He didn't spook or anything. I'm going to try and get him with the shotgun. There's a bunch of animals out here, man. Another turkey. He's a max weight. Oh, that's a pheasant. Not what I'm looking for here. Looking for that turkey. Where did he go? Where did he go? He should just be... Oh, well, he's taking off. Oh, he's coming right at us. No, he's not. But I'm going to hit him on the run. Got him. Got him. Alright, cool. That works. I was going to try and sneak in and pop him on the ground, but that'll work too. This should be a diamond turkey. which is pretty cool. I hope it doesn't troll. That'd be crazy. But this wasn't my plan for the video. But let's see what this guy is. He is a diamond, barely small diamond, but a diamond nonetheless. So we go ahead and tax this guy and go put him up in the lodge, I guess. Alright, so we went ahead and put this guy up in the lodge here. Nothing special, pretty small diamond turkey, you ask me. I mean, I've got bigger here. Got this one at a 4.7 with the light brown fur type. But yeah, it was pretty cool to get the diamond turkey while grinding whitetail, which is not the target species, but hey, I'm not going to turn down a diamond. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video here and you want to see more, let me know. I do enjoy making these videos. They're fun. And I'm going to keep grinding these whitetail at these feeders and hopefully get a great one soon. And I will upload that as soon as I get him. But yeah, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe, like. If you want to see a full trophy lodge tour, it's not much, but a little sneak peek there. If you guys want to see a full lodge tour, let me know. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.